My name is Amara Okolo, and I'm a writer, the author of Black Speckle Romance, and I'm also the writer of Son of Man from Parisha Books. My writing life came from me being a lawyer, and also partly because I am interested in social issues as a lawyer. My first book was a romance novel. It came basically from my imagination and some life experiences. But the second book was mainly literary fiction, a collection of short stories, and it came from experiences of people around me and my family and men that I have met. When I'm writing, I'm trying to kind of purge myself in a way. It could be something, it could be any emotion, it could be happiness, it could be sadness, it could be depression. At first, when my mom passed away, it was, I think my doctor then said that I was going through close to 14 different emotions at the same time, because I would go from shock to anger to sadness to being silent for close to 2 days. I won't say a word. To being paranoid, to being more harmful to myself. And I remember then I was always being sedated. The first few weeks, there were some moments where before I met my doctor where I would actually be thinking that my face was numbing, the side of my face, and I would be clawing at my face. And this was very new to me. There are so many memories of that time that I can't even recall. I know that was also the period when I was a bit stable. I was able to write the story, the nonfiction for Catapult, and I wrote it in an hour. And it was like, I don't know what came over me at that time. It was like something, a presence actually came. And also now that she's no longer here, I always remember what she always said before. Those few months before, she always said, be at peace, love everybody. She was always particular about being at peace, because it was then that we felt abandonment. It was just me and her, nobody else. Everybody turned their backs on us. And she would always, when I'll get so frustrated and probably we don't have money, or all the money I have to buy the drugs and things she'll need, because she wasn't working, she was on the bed. And she would always tell me, be at peace with everyone, love everyone, forgive. And I would always look at her at that time and wonder, why would she always say this, even when she's like this? And it's when I lost her that I realized that she was right. Because if I did not let go of so many hurt or so much anger I had in my heart, especially for my dad and my brother and the men in my life, I probably would have never made it out from that place I was in when she passed. Because I remember then I would have incessant dreams, and she would come and always tell me to stop crying, And I think it was just because of that she had talked about it before she passed, that it was now kind of like a crane that pulled me out of that place. I think feminism now, to so many people, if you mention it, they'll say, oh gosh, she's a loud noisemaker, she's this, there are so many stereotypes. But I will always say that I'm a feminist. I am the person, if I am not a feminist, how will my mother feel about me right now? Because this is something that, it wasn't like, okay, we sat down in my house and I and my mom said, okay, let's be feminists. But these were things that happened that we had to decide that this was for us, we the women at this point. And I think my mom kind of raised me to be a feminist, because she'll always say then, she'll say, as a woman, don't let anybody hold you back. Nothing held me back. I didn't go to university, but I started working in the ministry. I started working when I was 15 years old. I started taking care of myself. I always wanted to do things to help myself. In fact, I would have not married your dad. He was just the one after me. She had this strong sense of self for herself, and she always believed that there was nothing in the world she wouldn't get, or nowhere that she wouldn't be able to get through. And it worked for her a lot. So I am a feminist down to the core. I believe in the rights of women. I'm a woman, and I know that it will take a long while for us to get where we want to be. really in society, but at least there are steps being taken. Women are out there doing a lot of things, and it's inspiring to see these women, because you yourself, when you're in your little niche and you're doing the best you can, when you see this, you're inspired. You also get strength to continue. And I know that it will take a long while. It's not something that we can get in the nearest future probably, but we will get it. And that makes me very, very proud and to associate with being a feminist. I am.